You guys, hi, Serena. I'm a grandma. Did you know that I'm going to be a grandma again? Another baby. Woohoo! I am out of breath. Excuse me. I just wanted to say that I feel so fucking good today. So maybe I needed to fucking cry it out. Thank God I didn't get high. Thank you, God. Rejection is God's protection. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it more than anything. It overrides, it trumps everything. Ooh, that's good. Oh, my last one for now. Then I can go on to the tea towels. So, and it's the 14th. Ooh, I got 10 days to make more things. I still got to make stuff for my daughter. Anyway, I feel so fucking good. There was some kind of shift. Did you guys we're having that overnight shift thing again. Did you guys, I dreamt, I just don't remember it, today. I've been having crazy dreams, but I usually do anyway. It's just always been a thing. But there's a shift, not just with me, but maybe it is I'm hearing energetic field. But then again, I sat here for a second. 144, I didn't do it too much. I didn't think about it too much. I just laid here and said, oh yeah, my energy bubble. My energy bubble is filled with that healing energy. Let's heal my gums. Let's grow some enamel back. What the fuck, why not? Whatever, Just fill my energetic bubble space with healing. And then on the outside, I attract what I need. And I spoke it earlier. BB coin, something just came through. So, right? Perhaps there's more coins that need to be had. I have a bunch of them. So I'm sure I have things that are worth money. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? That's another time because I've got so many other things to do. I got to get through Christmas, right? And all that jazz. But, my car won't start. I started to feel some type of way about it, but I'm like, well, you weren't going to the store today anyway. And, it'll work out. It'll work out. There's just nothing I can do at the moment. There's nothing I can do at the moment. So in this moment, I'm just going to go with how I feel. And I feel freaking great today. So happy. Which is odd. Usually if I drink, I'll always feel like depressed. Well, that's usually if I'm around other people. But usually alcohol makes me depressed the next day. It is a depressant, right? But I feel fucking great. Hopeful. It's super cold. Today's going to be a super cold day, but the sun is shining so bright, it makes it almost warm. The sun will fill you up and make you warm. Thank you. They're telling me, look to God. Like, there's something about your moment. There's something about this moment that just makes everything I'm hearing all better. Last night's gone. Bye. Bye, Felicia. And I got to cry and I got to feel things. Is that even necessary? Yes and no, right? But the more I don't give in to I don't want to say like we're separate from our human, but I do love to use my human hates me. I do love to use that because it's just a fun way of putting my old habits and my egoic mind into context, right? Fuck you, human. You kept telling me 444, get high, get high. And if you don't capture that and go, excuse me, that's the old way of being, or literally God saves you from yourself. It's like, okay, you stalkers want to be around me, meaning those that have transitioned, that have left their human, became pure source energy. Pure energy. Isn't that a song? Um, there's also a song called Energy from Carrie Hilson, maybe. That could be significant, and it's Keri, I believe. That could be significant for somebody. But it's like, okay, if you effing stalkers are gonna be around, I acknowledge you and I recognize that you're there and I love you and I miss you so bad. But since you're on the other side, come on, meow. Work for me then. Help a motherfucker out, right? You couldn't do it. I mean, you did it while you said you would watch out for me. You know, are you with my mom? Are you with, are you guys all together? You know, I miss motherfuckers, man. I miss my brother. I miss my mom. I miss Mike. I miss. Well, there's way too many to fucking name. Everybody. I miss everybody. But they're like, but we're here with you. Best recognize. See, spirit's funny. I'm watching you. That's how they say it. Oh, God. That's so funny. Don't let it creep you out. But the one thing I never do ask, which is interesting, is what happens when you pass away? What happens? Where do you go? Where's your soul? What's it really like? Why do we never ask those questions? Why do we always just want to know if they're okay or whatever? But do we ever sit and ask, so what happened? What's it like? Is it because we don't want to know the answer? But why isn't that the first thing somebody asks if they want to talk to somebody that's passed over? But we don't ask those questions. I don't anyway. That's interesting. I've never seen anything otherwise. People ask, is it because we really don't know? We really don't know. Now, people have near-death experiences and they say they talked to Jesus and they went to heaven or they did this and they did that. Really, though? Did they? Because I've never heard any of that. I didn't go to heaven. It was just all white. It was just all light when I died and came back. But I knew people were there. I didn't see anyone, but I knew the presences were there. The presence. Because I said they, but I never saw anyone. But it was peaceful. And it was just light. There was no place. Not saying that all those people aren't right, but in my experience, talking to the dead since I was young, I don't talk to them. They make themselves known to me. They always have. So, in various ways, but I never once asked them, hey, what's it like? You know why? Because I really don't want to know, I guess. It's not for me to know. So any of you mediums out there, why don't you ask these spirits that come and talk to you? You know what I mean? I'd be careful with that, though. That's what this one lady said to me. Be careful who you're listening to. Careful who you're listening to. But then again, it just goes back to that whole, I'm on a mission from God, and, I believe that God knows everything that's going to happen and everything that does happen, and it's for a reason. So I go with that, But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and say how fucking great I feel. And maybe it's because it is so sunny. That has a lot to do with it, right? Spread sunshine. I know. I'm sorry. Let me stop. That's it. Some kind of energetic shift. And, pay attention to the feelings, the synchronicities, the signs, because your people in spirit are with you. They love you, and they're always around, stalking. Oh, they always want me to say, don't forget to say stalking. Listen, you fucking stalkers. Leave us alone. All right, you guys, you have a very blessed day. And, oh man. Do I have the puffy of the puffertons? God, what would that be like to have my smile back, even though I don't stop smiling and I don't stop talking? But to actually have a beautiful mouth again would be so awesome. Not necessary, but so awesome. Actually, it is. I got to get rid of this infection, but, other than that, cheers, mate. Some coffee. My I love you's coming off the back. It's time to write on it again. You just take a Sharpie and write on your mugs. It's the energy, it's the vibration. Like, I ran across the autistic mystic yesterday, and he had nail polish on, and he, on his right wrist he had like a red bracelet type thing, red thread, which brought me to, you wear it on your right side, not your left. You wear it on the right for spiritual discernment or to connect or whatever. I read somewhere. And what came out while he was talking was, I love the way you're using color. Whether he knows that or not, or whether it's meant to be that way or not, but color carries vibration too. Right? Ooh, I got 2 different blues, a pink and white on, and I'm wearing black pants. I probably don't match, but it's okay. And I got red these. It's okay. I'm in my apartment. Ow. So it doesn't matter. I'm wrapped around with blue, my blankie on it. So, I don't know. Enjoy your fucking life. This moment's beautiful. I keep getting notifications. Maybe someone's coming to your front door. Knock, knock, knock. Mine, they really can't, because you have to have a code to get in. And just, my daughter knows that code, and my other friend knows that code, and I'm not sure if the other person I know knows that code or not. But, so I'm hearing that song from Deep Purple, knocking at your back door. So, I don't know. Whatever that means for you, but I got to get back to it. I just really want to shoot videos and really don't have much to say, except I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would. Na-na. I feel nice, like sugar and spice. And then love comes walking in. That's a Van Halen song. I love you guys. I might put on my fireplace or some Mozart or something. Or Bach, something. But don't forget about your energy bubble. And those of you working with your energy bubble, right now in this moment, do you feel everything like you have it right now? Because whether you get up off your bed, out of that seat, out of your car, or wherever you're at, regardless, but in that moment when you're sitting and you're thinking of these things, being in your present moment as if you have all these things, before you look up and look around and decide that, no, I don't, but in that moment you do. Isn't that where the magic happens? That's why we call it the magic moment. Peace.